So did his colleague think he helped the ticket? Let's go out to the on the Majority Leader, Congressman Eric Cantor, good friend of Paul Ryan's, their colleagues, young guns. Leader Cantor, how do you think Paul Ryan did last night?
I think he knocked it out of the park. I mean, there's no comparison. If you're someone still tuning in, undecided on this election, what you saw was a class act in Paul Ryan. And you saw somebody who's certainly up for the job versus a Joe Biden who was Joe Biden. I mean, he was up in Paul's face. He was very animated. And I think it turns a lot of people off. And I think ultimately what voters are going to be looking for is, how are you going to make my life work again? And Paul was very definite in terms of setting out what Mitt Romney's plan is to bring this economy back and get people back to work. And all Joe Biden could do was sort of defend a record that is really indefensible on the economy.
But I understand the president Tuesday and the vice president certainly last night says we're on the right track. We have good job numbers. Things are going in the right direction, and they were so bad before I got your reaction.
I just think that falls on deaf ears. How can you say that? I mean, we've got an employment level. The number of people who are actually at work is the lowest level in 30 years. You've got the poverty rate as well as the rate of folks on food stamps at the highest ever. Yeah. I mean, how could you say that we're going to defend where we're going right now?
The stimulus program, do you think he scored on the chairman when he said, hey, you sent me 2 letters asking for stuff for Wisconsin. How bad could the stimulus have been? You think he scored there?
You know, I can identify with Paul on the issue. You know, we all get requests from constituents who see available federal grants and want us to advocate on behalf of their cause. I think Paul dispensed with the question in the appropriate manner. He says, look, I'm elected by my constituencies. It's not that I approve of the stimulus programs. I'm endorsing their project, the stimulus money. So I think he handled that well.
Now, real quick, what do you expect on Tuesday, judging by what we could take away today and also what came up about Benghazi and Libya last night?
Well, I certainly hope there's more discussion about that because, you know, Joe Biden was quick to roll the CIA under the bus. And, you know, I think this is also reflective of the relationship that the White House has had with the CIA. And it left the American people with more unanswered questions. I mean, the question is, why did the White House ignore the request for more security? How did all this happen in the first place? What is going on? Are we able to operate and secure our embassies?
Probably get some answers this weekend as early as today. Majority Leader Eric Cantor, thanks so much.